I'm Ann Voss, and this is my husband, Karl. We own Voss Floors in Faribault, Minnesota. We're in a community of about 25,000 people south of Minneapolis and St. Paul. We've been here since 1946, and it's a second-generation family-owned business. Faribault was founded in the mid-1850s by Alexander Faribault. He was a French-Canadian Native American person, and he came here and started this community and had it platted. And Faribault has a long history of immigrants, people coming to the community. First it was the Norwegians and the Swedes, and then it was the Germans, and it just went on, and it still continues today. In more recent years, it's been the Latino community and the Somali community. My parents came after the Second World War, and Carl's parents came as teenagers. But so they weren't here originally. They were immigrants in a sense too. Both of our families had small businesses, and both of them taught us values about how to treat other people. They wanted us to be good citizens. And so I think we've just grown up with that kind of a background. We've both been involved in lots of activities in the community. We really believe that you should be involved. And I was a county commissioner here for 10 years. I'm also on the planning commission. I do a lot of work with the downtown association. And in all those areas, you're dealing with important issues like housing, healthcare, law enforcement. So I think if you have a belief and you want it to be heard, you need to get involved. We do have these signs that all are welcome here, and we deliberately put those up so that people know what our beliefs are. We have people come in and ask questions about those signs, and we get positive feedback.
You know, we both grew up in families that had small businesses, and there was a value of an appreciation of your role in the community, and that being friendly and sustaining and supportive to the people in your town was just integral to your whole business. And when you bring that into today's world, now the immigrants are more radically different than when our families came to Faribault. They're as different to us, as different looking to us as white people were to Native people in the 1600s or 1700s, just really different dress, different religious, totally different worldview. And, you have to reach out and grab across that chasm, and because we are, all just people, but, you have to make that connection that we're all just people. As small business owners, either you're in a community that's growing, and becomes more vital, and you find new people that are want or working with your product, whatever it is. I mean, either your world is getting bigger or your world is getting smaller. And if you go down the avenue of, I'm just gonna work with white people, it's there's a negativity to that just breeds and grows in your customer base that you feel comfortable with. Just gets smaller and smaller, and then finally gets to a small size, and it just stays there, kind of in a semi-frozen state. But it you're either growing or you're shrinking, and if you don't have that positive, welcoming attitude, you took the wrong fork in the road.